3 ways being ungrounded can block your intuition. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I don't know where I'm going. What? What was that? I can't remember. Where am I? Is this any of you? Because you know what? It used to be me. I used to be the most ungrounded person in the world. So if you're watching this and you're going, I've been there too. So let's just have a quick chat about this, okay? Just like ungrounded person to ungrounded person. 3 ways being ungrounded can really mess with your intuition. And I'm going to go through each step and help you understand, and maybe we'll move towards being more grounded together, yeah? Because as intuitives, we already kind of have 1 foot here and 1 foot there, don't you think? We've already sort of got our ears cocked to the next world, to the subtle messages. So we have to actually work even harder to stay present and stay with it, you know, in this world. Because we're already off with the pixies. But we also need to make business decisions. We also need to walk the dog and run our lives and actually be functional and practical in this world as well. And if we aren't really grounded and present, we can't really help our clients or the people that come to us for readings, can we? Much less check our inbox up there. Intuitive block number 1 is being in the past. We all have things that we wish were different, right? But the longer we stay there, the more we put our attention there, the less we put our attention here. And the past is in the past for a good reason, because it's already done. There's not a lot we can do. We can forgive ourselves and move on. And that's also why I love tapping. I love tapping for letting go of the past and moving into the future. And let's face it, the more energy we give to our past, the more it becomes our future, right? Do you really want that? I don't. It might be a great time to release it, either, as I said, by tapping, by journaling, doing a full moon ritual to release it, bathing in salt water, however you feel moved to creatively demonstrate the letting go. But that's the first block, being in the past. Intuitive block number 2, being in the future. Do you worry a lot? Are you always thinking about what's gonna happen? It's gonna happen. Am I planning ahead for the future? If your mind is in the future, and if you are an anxious person or a worrier, that means you're thinking about what's gonna happen. And guess what? It's not a place to be effective in. Being in the future is not being present. As online entrepreneurs, as people in our world, we are planning and we are dreaming and we are pushing our intentions into the future. That's awesome. But we also have to stay present in order to project. But it's also good to know where we are located. So especially if you're anxious, if you're a worrier, if you're always dreaming about the future and not really concerned about now, if now is an uncomfortable place to be, consider that this could be blocking your intuition. Remember, our bodies are like giant antennas. You know, we're receiving and projecting and pushing out all the time. What are you putting out of your antenna? Next time you feel yourself getting anxious or worried or pushing your mind into the future, just stop and put your hand on your belly and take a nice big deep breath. A breath so big you can actually feel your hand rise up out into your body, so you can feel the breath, you can feel your body, and this will bring you back into your physical self. Because being in our head might be good for business, but it's not good for intuition. And breathing deep takes our mind and our vibrations out of that stressy, anxious place and back into a calm, more grounded place. So we get to the 3rd block to your intuition about being ungrounded, and that's simply not being in the present. You could be in the past, in the future, everywhere else, but in the present. And the present is the only place you're going to be effective. It's the only place you're going to connect and get your psychic messages from. We need to be right here and right now. And if you struggle with that, I totally get you. I've got something to help. And it's a quick audio exercise called Grounded and Present. Who knew? It's not a meditation. It's a 5-minute audio skill set to add to your psychic toolbox. And it's just a way to listen and get mindful. So once you practice this skill, it will be with you forever. And next time you catch yourself moving into the past, moving into the present, projecting yourself here, or just simply being all over the place, you can remember this little skill set, Grounded and Present. It's in the audio, and you can come back to yourself and you can actually unblock your own intuition. And Did you hear that? That was Bruce.